Shelby County Jail in Ohio is offering its inmates something unique in the commissary. If you are able to afford it, you can actually buy e-cigarettes from the commissary. So this was actually done in an effort to calm some of the inmates down. Some of them have been smoking for decades, and as a result, they become really irritable when they don't get their nicotine fix. And so the officials there thought, hey, you know what? Why don't we provide it if they can pay for it? And then they can go ahead and smoke it. Now, what's fascinating about this is that it's specially made for the jail. So a lot of people are concerned that e-cigarettes can be used as weapons behind bars. But this crossbar, that's the brand, is basically made in such a way that it could never be used as a weapon.
Right.
Which I find kind of hard to believe because I think you can use anything as a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like you could pretty much figure out how to use, all right, yeah. I'll accept their theory.
So let me give you some more information. According to the Shelby County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy, he says it has reduced issues within the jail, fighting contraband coming into the jail, such as regular cigarettes. All of those issues have been kind of solved since this has become more available for the inmates. And also, it's bringing in money for the jail. A lot of people were concerned that this was actually going to cost the county money, but no, it's brought in $17,000 in 2014 alone.
Right. So, all right. So removing the health benefits that people shouldn't smoke, right? And you'd prefer that the inmates not smoke, I suppose, for their own health, and then that's going to keep costs down of doctors and treatments and things of that nature. But forgetting that part of it, I see no problem with this. What's the big deal? You're actually also going to cut down on, the illegal trading and smuggling things in, hopefully. So this seems only good, although again, you'd rather these people not smoke. But also their ability to smoke is exercising a little bit of power over their own bodies, and they don't have a lot of power. Obviously, when you're in jail, you don't have a lot of power that you can exercise. So if they need that cigarette during the day, I don't see a problem.
And the lack of power is what appeals to those who are against this type of treatment, right? So we have a very punitive system, and the whole thought process is, well, when you're behind bars, who cares if you need your nicotine fix? Like, you should suffer. That's part of being an inmate. But if you got to do a cost-benefit analysis, right? So if these people are so irritable that it's leading to them being violent behind bars, or if it's leading to, illegal contraband or illegal trade within the prisons or the jails, then that's a bigger issue, right? I'm much more concerned about creating a safe environment for people to do their time than to create a system that's so punitive that people are like literally killing each other.
Absolutely. And let's not forget that nicotine is highly, highly addictive.
Yeah.
So taking someone that's a smoker, throwing them in jail, and just not giving them access, there's medical reasons why they should still have access. Yes, you can try to wean them off, put them on Chantix or whatever else there is that'll get them off, give them the gum, the nicotine gum, whatever it is. But that would be the equivalent of taking, I can't say it's the exact equivalent, but if you took a heroin addict and put them in jail, you would have to put them on methadone or something, otherwise they would go crazy, harm themselves or harm other people.
Other people, yeah, absolutely. Now, the only other concern that people have is that, when you smoke from e-cigarettes, it's not as harmless as people think. So, of course, regardless of what you think, it does cause harm to you. It's not harmless when you smoke it yourself. But the jury is still out about whether or not it's harmful to people that are around you, so the secondhand smoke. And so, there have been some studies on this. Some studies say it is harmful, other studies say it isn't harmful, and it's a relatively new product, so studies are continuing to happen. But, overall, I am in favor of this, and if they need to keep studying it, sure. If they realize that this is actually leading to a safer environment behind bars, then that's the best possible thing that can come out of this.
And I'm pretty sure that, to your point earlier, that the people that are against this aren't going to be against it because of the secondhand smoke to the other inmates. It's because they don't want to give the prisoners any degree of power or satisfaction or freedom or anything like that.
Absolutely.